So this week, I'm headed to the great state of Louisiana to hunt with Matt Busbice on the Busbice Ranch. If you don't know who Matt is, then you obviously are not on social media because this dude is everywhere. But if you don't know who he is, I'll tell you. So back in the day, a few years ago, they had a show called Country Bucks. Him and his dad and his brother. And they were also responsible for a lot of the outdoor products that we used way back in the day and still use today. Wild Game Innovations, Plano cases, Barnett crossbows. And he just, between the family, they made such a great bunch of products that still stand the test of time and last today, and we still use them now. All right, just stopped at the called the Spotted Dog Sporting Goods. I got my hunting license for here in Louisiana, so we are 100% bona fide and legal to hunt in the state of Louisiana. So I'm about 30 minutes from the Busbice Ranch. Then it's time to hammer down with the air guns. So it is go time. I finally made it to the Busbice Ranch after getting my Louisiana hunting license for the first time. And you've seen this scene before, that means it's hammer time. I got the Hawkeye mounted to the Umarex hammer. We got very lucky. I actually got it sighted in 30 yards, cutting bullseyes within 2 shots. So we're gonna go home, we'll go back to the lodge, we're gonna get ready. Matt said he's got a big hog coming in right at dark, so we got to go back, take showers, get all our camera gear ready to get in the stand. We're shooting something a little different in this hammer. This is actually Matt's hammer. 350 grain bullet is what this 50 caliber is shooting, and that is hopefully what's going to go through that pig's head tonight. So we got a real good chance of getting him. We did some switching, did some shooting. I feel like pretty confident we're ready to go. So I get to the Busbice Ranch and expecting to hunt with Matt. Matt actually had a back injury and he could not hunt at all that week. So I got the opportunity to hunt with Jason. Jason was my camera guy. He actually, if you listen to country music, Dylan Scott, he is Dylan Scott's merchandise manager. So Jason's a real cool guy. We've talked off and on over the last year, and hopefully we can get together and do another hunt with Jason. But in this hunt, he gets to be my cameraman. All right, out here on Busbice Ranch, hog hunting with the Umarex hammer. My man Jason here. Luckily for me, he's going to run a camera for me tonight. So for once this season, I do not have to self-film, which has been, I think, 3 times this year. Every other time I've had to self-film, but they got a big boar coming in. We're gonna try to take it with a 50 caliber hammer from Umarex. We only got a couple hours, about another hour of daylight left, so we're gonna make it happen.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Umarex USA, Striker Hunting Blinds, Vortex Optics, and 2 Vets tripods.
So we get there, we get in the blind. We were actually hunting for a great big boar on this this trip, and we didn't see no animals. We did see a couple good bucks, but we didn't see no pigs. But one thing we did see that was really cool was this tectonic feeder that Matt owns. And basically it is designed to make your deer not nocturnal. The wings open, the deer eat. Once it gets dark, it's got a sensor on it. The feeder closes. No more food until daylight.
We get out here, we're pig hunting with the Umarex hammer with the Omega Hawkeye on it. And we're staying after dark. So we need a thermal to be able to detect the hogs when they come in because there's no feeder light or nothing like that. So, and of course, what did I do? I forgot my thermal battery. So, my camera guy, Jason, he was nice enough to run back to the cabin real quick and right back to the lodge and get the thermal battery. So I'm going to go ahead and just sit here, self-film. We got the green light to shoot a doe. We got Barnett TS 380. I was shooting this a little bit before we come out, and this thing is smoking. And we also got the Hawkeye Omega sight on this as well. So, cool thing. So we could actually, if we wanted to, we could shoot pigs at night with this thing, or we can shoot it with a hammer. This actually switches from daytime mode to night mode. I love these Omega sights. So I'm just going to kind of sit here, see what comes along. Maybe there will be pigs come out early. Maybe there'll be a doe. We got the green light on does, so we're going to kill either a doe with the crossbow, the Barnett, or we're going to shoot one tonight with the 50 caliber Umarex hammer, which also has the Hawkeye on it.
We get out there, day number 2, we get out there and set. So I've got the Barnett crossbow, Hyper Raptor in one hand, and I've got the Umarex 50 caliber hammer in the other. So we're waiting on deer, we're waiting on pigs, and we had this really beautiful buck come in, and I got really excited. I thought I was gonna be able to shoot it, but unfortunately at this tectonic feeder, there was no bucks being killed at this feeder. So we had rules that we had to go by, so I had to literally sit there and drool over this buck.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Umarex USA, Striker Hunting Blinds, Vortex Optics, and 2 Vets Tripods.
Well, it's getting close to dark. These pigs at this other feeder was not coming in until right at dark. We probably had another hour, and it was right on down the road. So me and Jason decided we're going to get out of this blind. We're going to go to the next blind right down the road where the pigs were coming in. So we get in there, and I bet you we're not in there 30 minutes. Pig starts coming in, and you know me, I'm about to put the hammer down.
this coin is good whenever you... Ready? Yeah. Alright, first pig down here in Louisiana. Umarex 50 caliber hammer. Omega sight. This is the Hawkeye. This is the day-night time Hawkeye from Omega. That was so cool. I love this scope because with air guns particularly, you have to know your yardage. And so we shot the hammer the other day, so I knew my yardage. I knew where I was hitting at 30 yards. The pig come in, he was about 50, 75 yards away, and I knew I had to let him get to my desired distance before I knew that exactly where I was going to hit. And that's the cool thing about this Omega Hawkeye. It has got an integrated rangefinder in it, so I literally tracked the pig as I was recording on this scope. I tracked the pig all the way in. He got to, I think it was 31 or 32 yards, which I knew that's where my bullseye zone was. And he stopped, asked Jason if he was ready, and pig goes down. Big bore. I had it on daytime mode because it wasn't quite dark enough to put it on nighttime yet. But the beauty of this scope is, like, if you're deer hunting and you can put this on a regular rifle, the Omega 2 is the daytime scope only. This is the Hawkeye. This is day and night. So if you're sitting in the stand in any place where you've got pigs, I fully encourage you to get one of these, because with the flip of a switch, you can go from daytime pig hunting to nighttime pig hunting. Just like we did. It's getting dark. I really got him good with the daytime version, but it comes with an IR light, so it lights it up like no problem. So kill footage was good. Umarex 50 caliber hammer, Omega Hawkeye. I love the scope. I'm definitely going to get me a couple of these. Probably one for my crossbow. Yeah. Appreciate Matt, Mr. Bill, letting me come and hunt here in Louisiana on the ranch. But we still got stuff to kill, so let's go get this pig, get some pictures, and hopefully we'll get some coyotes tonight. That's the plan. Jason, you the man.
Good job.
The Chase is brought to you by Elkins Motorsports.
Blooper.
There's a rope there.
It's always good to get bloopers on
You know
film.
what? I almost brought my hammer out with me. I'm glad I didn't. All right, there it is.
Yep.
50 caliber hammer, Omega Hawkeye.
So you clearly just fell. Jason said you fell, and you acted like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Was you embarrassed?
I don't get embarrassed.
Like you didn't even acknowledge that just happened?
Nothing happened.
I'm pretty sure this is a big pig too. He looked big.
Oh yeah, boy.
Big old pig.
Yep, it's a good one. Good one.
Yeah. Look at that. Big old nasty. Look at that. 50 caliber hammer. Right behind the ear. Shoo. Let me roll this fat boy over. Oh. That's a big pig. I just want to make sure he's dead. Man, them things are nasty.
Dude, that is a stud of a pig. What do you think that thing weighs?
I don't know,
300
man.
pounds? 250?
It's a big one.
Man, that's a big pig. Get that foot. There we go. That's a big old pig, boy. All right. Oh, he got good cutters on him. Oh. Well, our job is done for this stand. I tell you what, this has been fun already. I really appreciate Matt, Mr. Bill, letting me come hunt here on their family ranch. I was pretty stoked when Matt called me, asked me if I wanted to go kill some pigs down in Louisiana, because for one, I've never hunted Louisiana, and I just wanted to go. We've tried to set this hunt up for, I don't know, about a year, and we couldn't get it done with his schedule and our schedule. Finally made it happen. I tell you what, man, I love these sights. These Omega sights are awesome for this kind of stuff. You can put them on your rifles, you can put them on your bows, you can put them on your air guns. You know, I really like this, mainly because, for one, you can record off of the Omega 2 and the Hawkeye, and it, for air guns particularly, because you can see your range. This has an integrated rangefinder in it. The rangefinders are super accurate. Some of the rangefinders that are in scopes are so-so, but I checked this one with my Vortex rangefinder against the scope, and it was exactly on. But here he is, big old pig here in Louisiana, 50 caliber Umarex hammer, 350 grain bullet, Omega Hawkeye sight, day-night sight with the rangefinder. Man, I don't know what else to say. Even though my time at the Busbice Ranch was short, I tell you what, Mr. Bill, Matt, I really appreciate you guys letting me come and hunt. I had a blast. Thank you, Jason, for running the camera for me and all the laughs. I can tell I definitely made a friend for life there with Jason. And cannot wait till next year to hopefully come back to the Busbice Ranch and do it again.
Blooper! Blooper!